If you're a pedestrian who's been injured in an accident involving an automobile, you may have a number of questions, including whether or not you need a lawyer and how you're going to get your medical bills paid, as well as additional questions and concerns. Hi, I'm attorney Brian O'Connor with the O'Connor Law Firm, and I'm here to try to help explain some of these questions and provide some guidance to you. Essentially, if you are a pedestrian and you've been injured in an accident involving a motor vehicle, your medical bills will be paid by the insurance company that insured the vehicle that caused the accident. In fact, it doesn't really matter whether or not the accident was the driver's fault or not. Your medical bills will be paid by that vehicle's insurance company as part of New York's no fault system. In addition to your medical bills getting paid, you'll also be entitled, if you lose time from work, a portion of your lost wages. Approximately 80% of your lost wages will be paid through the no fault system up to a maximum amount. In addition to those damages, you may be entitled to bring a claim for your injuries, for your pain and suffering as a result of the accident, assuming that the accident was caused by the driver. In order to maintain an action for personal injuries for your pain and suffering, you need to have sustained an injury that's defined by the insurance law as a serious injury. And this is a question that I would suggest that you speak to an attorney with who's familiar with these types of cases, because whether or not an injury can be qualified as a serious injury really depends on the medical evidence. So if it's a minor injury that's temporary and goes away after a couple of doctor's visits, you likely don't need an attorney. But if you treatment is ongoing and it involves more than a few doctor's visits, if you have a fracture, or if you have something that's a little more significant, regardless of where you're at on that spectrum, I certainly would urge you to reach out to an experienced attorney who handles pedestrian accidents, at least discuss the case with them and let them provide you some guidance. I also would say that you might be called or you might be trying to get reached out to by the insurance company for the driver. And I would say don't speak with that insurance company because they're only going to try to protect themselves and ask you questions about the accident and somehow try to blame you for your injuries. So before you talk to the insurance company for the at-fault driver, reach out to an experienced attorney who handles pedestrian accidents and get some guidance before you talk to the insurance company. Now, we're available here at the O'Connor Law Firm to answer your questions and provide that type of guidance to you. So feel free if you have questions or concerns, give us a call and be more than happy to help.